This is my second time successfully installing a Tesla Swivel Screen Mount, and let me tell you, it's a lot easier when you've done it before. Along the way, I have learned some valuable tips and tricks that I'll be sharing, along with a detailed comparison and step-by-step installation of the two Tesla Swivel Screen Mounts to help you make the best choice for your setup. Let's get started. Things to know. I have successfully installed this mount on the Tesla Model Y 2023 long range. For simplicity, I'll be referring to this mount as left and right. The left mount has been installed previously, but I've removed it and compared it to the right mount during this second installation. I'll walk you through the differences, pros and cons, and share some tips to make your installation easier. First, let's talk about brackets, the backbone of these mounts. The left bracket is bulkier, which gives it a sturdy feel. It comes with a giant Allen key, and you need to adjust the tightness before installation. Skipping this step could mean putting unnecessary strain on your Tesla screen when making adjustments later. It uses a tightening mechanism with angle cutout for adjustments, which locks the screen into place pretty securely. The right bracket, on the other hand, is slimmer and lighter, unlike the left. It doesn't require any pre-installation adjustments. Instead, it uses a stainless steel bearing for smooth and effortless angle adjustments, making pan and tilt a breeze. Next up, the bracket shells. The left shell has 3 extra tabs on the bottom, while the right shell relies on 2 additional screws for security. I found the right bracket shell easier to work with, since it has fewer tabs, making the installation process less of a struggle. One tip is that the right bracket swivel easily and smoothly with just your bare hand, which can be really helpful when installing the bracket shell. You can pan it to find a better angle, making the installation process much easier. Here's the good news. Both designs fit perfectly into the Tesla Model Y 2023 long range without any gaps. Now, moving on to the Tesla screen rear housing. The left rear housing requires you to position the screw in place first. If you don't, you won't be able to screw it into the back of the Tesla touchscreen. This step isn't mentioned anywhere, which often leads people to believe that the screws are incorrect. The right cover does not require this step, making the process a little simpler. Last but not least, let's talk about the temperature sensor ventilator covers. Both products comes with 2 different covers. If your Tesla has a temperature sensor under the touchscreen, make sure you choose the cover with vents. The left cover fits snugly and can be screwed all the way down, but the right cover doesn't sit flush because the padding around the temperature sensor is larger than the cutout on the temperature sensor ventilator cover. If you try to screw it down completely, you'll risk stressing the plastic. Instead, just tighten it enough to hold it securely in place without forcing it. Both mounts offer the same range of motion, tilting 15 degrees up and down and panning 30 degrees left and right. That's more than enough to make the screen visible from any seat in the car. Now, here's a couple of pro tips to save you time and frustration. If the bracket doesn't fit perfectly, use plier to gently expand the metal around it. Pre-check your adjustment before fully installing the mount. It's easier to tweak things beforehand than to uninstall everything later. Let's walk through the installation process for the right Tesla Swivel Screen Mount. For more detailed instruction, refer to the included pamphlet. Open the temperature sensor ventilator cover. To remove the Tesla screen panel, use the plastic lever pry tool. Here's the trick. Insert the pry tool, pull down while keeping the force forward. Don't use the Tesla screen as an anchor with the pry tool. It won't work and will scratch the back of your Tesla screen. Remove the ventilator cover from the temperature sensor. If you are tempted to remove the plug from the temperature sensor, it's not needed. Instead, remove the 2 small black screws securing the housing. Remove the Tesla screen. Use a ratchet with a socket extension and a number 10 socket to remove the bolts. Gently pull the screen towards you. If it gets stuck, like ours did on the left side, give it a gentle wiggle until it comes free. Place the screen on something soft, like a sun visor, to prevent scratches. Remove the Tesla screen rear housing. Unscrew the 2 screws securing the housing on the Tesla screen. Compared to earlier steps, this one's a breeze. Disconnect the Tesla screen power cable. This step turns off the screen. So if you need to adjust anything in the car, like the temperature, now's the time. Or you can just do it from the Tesla app. Expand the white clip housing the Tesla screen power cable and slide it upward. Don't remove it entirely, as it can break. Depress the red tab on the cable, located on the left, and pull the cable out. Install the bracket. Slide the mount into the 2 rails, ensuring the swivel arms are at the bottom of the rails. Secure it with the bolts you remove in step 3. Pre-tighten them with the included wrench, then finish tightening with your fingers. You will likely need to do this in reverse order. Attach the bracket shell. This is one of the trickiest parts. Start on one side and gently work through the puzzle to get the other side into place. Make sure the Tesla screen cable and temperature sensor cable pass through the housing. Reconnect the Tesla screen power cable. Plug in the red cable to the Tesla screen and slide a white protective clip down to secure it. Reattach the Tesla screen rear housing. Use the housing included with the mount, not the original one from step 4. Reinstall the Tesla screen. Slide the screen back into the swivel mount. Our left side was stuck, so it might require a little wiggling, but overall, it should go in easily and smoothly. Secure it with 2 included bolts. Reattach the temperature sensor to the ventilator cover. Secure the temperature sensor to the included housing. Slide the temperature sensor with the ventilator cover back underneath the Tesla's touchscreen to close it off. Remember, it's easier to slide it in than to snap it into place. And voila, you're done. So, which one should you choose? If you prefer a more rigid setup and plan to mount extra accessories, like another monitor for your secret gaming room in the Tesla, which could weigh down the screen, go with the left mount. But if smoother panning and tilting is your priority, the right mount is the way to go. Both mounts get the job done. Your choice really comes down to personal preference and budget. Quick disclaimer, I received this product for testing in exchange for an unbiased and honest review. My goal is simply to provide you with the information you need to make an informed decision.